as I'm sure Austin did. A lot of games going on for everybody, and uh, just that time of the season where all the points matter, and we're going to a tough place to play. One we're looking forward to, though. We obviously understand it's uh, playing Austin's always more personal than some other teams, and we're hoping to put our best performance of the year there, and that's what it's going to take to get some points away from again a really organized Austin team that is going to be hungry. So and we got to make sure that hunger is there for us, and that desperation as it basically needs to be. We're in a not in the spot in the table that we want to be at. They're not in the spot in the table that they want to be at. So should be a lot of fun.
Great, thank you. Jorge, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, how's it going? Coach, Coco Carrasquilla, obviously filling in for Hector. Just how have you evaluated him after Wednesday's game, moving forward?
I thought he had a very good game. Coco came back from a month out of injury, and he's put back into the fire pretty quickly with a lot of minutes. So it's about managing him and making sure he can continue to help us going forward wherever he plays. And but for the minutes he had, yesterday, 2 days ago, and the game before, and I thought we're much improved from kind of when we went into LA. He had still some rust from that injury, but he looks back to his form. He's a wonderful player. He's a big part of what we're doing here.
Like you mentioned, both teams tomorrow aren't in the spot that they want to be. You guys not too far from going up and down. Just do you feel any pressure? Does the locker room feel any pressure with
Yeah.
how tight these games are?
Yes, pressure. I felt pressure the first game of the season. So hopefully our players did as well. It's where we live, and we got to go get a job done.
Thank you, Coach. See you tomorrow. Have a good one.
See you.
All right, Dustin, go ahead.
Hey, Ben.
Dustin.
You mentioned the rivalry with Austin. They've beaten you guys 3 times in a row. You guys haven't gotten a point in Austin. Does that add a little bit more to tomorrow's match?
We don't need numbers and data for that stuff, or who's won the most. This is about who we're putting on the field, who they put on the field, and going to a tough place. They play well at home, but it's just opportunity for us. We'd like to respond from a draw. Team does a good job of that historically, so we'll see.
And then 13 corners last week. You guys couldn't find a goal on them. Is that Hector not being there? Just is there something you guys maybe do differently with the set pieces this week?
It's always a combination of things, right? There's a lot that has to happen well to get good looks on goals in dead ball situations. So it wasn't good enough, whether it was delivery, whether it was some runs, whether we didn't mix it up enough. So these are, or whether we came across a team that was really good at defending corners, which they are. And they had some big boys, and they put some big boys down the stretch when we had a lot of corners. So, we hit the bar, and you don't. You would like to have more joy out of it, but it's not like in corners. It's a hard thing to judge in that way. But they did a good job. We didn't do such a good job.
Thanks, Ben.